Hustling is cool when you're a brokey, but when you have money, dude, the hustle mentality is going to keep you behind.
The success you've had on e-commerce is definitely something that we can't move past without acknowledging, you know? Because a lot of people, it's like probably one of the most competitive spaces. Everybody, it's the number one side hustle that everybody wants to do, drop shipping, you know?
But that's the problem, bro. They treat it as a hustle. And there's two types of minds in this space. Because I do business with they're out here doing $1 million days, 100 million a year in drop shipping, like raw general store drop shipping. These Asians, they ain't treating this shit like a hustle. They're bosses. They run this like a business.
Corporation.
Like a corporation. That's why they're schooling you. That's why your shit ain't working, because these guys are taking your ads. These guys are taking your products. They have better supply chains. They have better price cogs. Like they're schooling you on every department because you're treating it like a side hustle. Side hustles, what I learned in the beginning of my career, should only be the mentality applied to making your initial money.
Yeah, 100%.
Once you go from hustle mode, you need to go to boss mode.
Yeah.
What is boss mode? A person that is building long-term sustainable businesses. You cannot build long-term scalable businesses by having to force cram and force feed ads in order for your business to survive. It won't work that way. It's too annoying. It's too stressful. I don't want to rely on Zuck's algos and on Zuck's tracking in order for me to make money.
Yeah.
Why? Because as soon as Apple comes around and says, you're tracking, we're canceling that shit. Now Facebook goes to shit, right? So you can't be dependent on one single avenue. It's not going to work. So people need to start shifting their minds. Once you have your first 100K, dude, your mindset should shift from hustle to boss.
100%, I agree. You know, there's a good quote. It says, they say, Mark Zuckerberg wasn't flipping Airbnbs when he was building Facebook. He was focusing his time on building Facebook. He didn't have any of these side hustles. And some of these side hustles, it's good in the beginning when you want to learn what you want to do many things.
And he's in a scenario where instead of him making money, which I'd already done, he comes from a family that was decent, he raised money, right? Your goal is to not have to worry about money. Whatever way you achieve that, whether your parents give you the money, whether you make your own money like we did, whether you fundraise, whatever it is, right? You need to be able to not worry about money so that you can focus on building, not hustling, dude. Hustling is cool when you're a brokey.
Yeah. But
when you have money, dude, the hustle mentality is going to keep you behind. People tell me, Luke, how much money do you make in a day? I don't calculate money by day. I calculate money by hour.
How much do you make per hour?
How much? My hour is valued at $2,500 to $20,000, depends on the day. That's what I value my hour at. Yeah. So I will not touch a task under.
So this hour is worth $25,000
at a minimum. For example, if you want to make $1 million a year, right, which is you should be your base goal, because nowadays your real $1 million is $3 million, based off of inflation, based off of the bullshit, based off of the amount of money that's being printed. Potentially. So you're in a situation where now you have a little bit of money. You got to be operating differently, dude. People need to be focused on elevating themselves. And the way that you do it is when money is no longer your main focus. Your focus is building. Now, drop shipping, e-commerce, social media marketing, whatever it may be, gives you the avenue and the ability to learn and make the mistakes in an easy way where you don't have an organization, where you don't have venture capital, where you don't have investors that you have to keep happy. You learn the mistakes while still making money. That's the beauty of the 21st century. That's the beauty of 2023, is that you can actually still make money. Whereas back in the day, it was a little bit more difficult. The barrier to entry was higher. But on the other side, the barrier to entry today also means that there's more competition.
100%.
So how do you beat them?
How do you beat them?
You're not a hustler. You're a business owner. That's the difference. A lot of these kids, they don't know shit about business, dude. They know how to make money. They know how to market. But business is a multidisciplinary skill. Business is a multidisciplinary skill. How to build teams, how to become a leader, how to incentivize your people, logistics, warehouse, customer service, product development, COGS, finance, taxes. Dude, the list goes on and forever. And I've done it, right? I've taught people about payment processing. I've taught people about products. I've taught people about anthropology of consumerism, how people think. I've taught people these things that are evergreen kind of ecosystems and concepts, because this idea of like, well, what Facebook ad are you using right now? How many ad sets are you running? What's your ad spend for your testing? These are all tactics. The question is, why do those things work?
Yeah. What's the method? Like, what's the mindset?
The strategy. The strategy, dude. And once you have the strategy down, you just have to replicate it in other niches. Yeah. That's it.
You can take that and use it anywhere.
Correct,
apply
dude.
it anywhere.
Look how many people that were doing e-commerce and social media marketing got into crypto, got into NFTs, and did well. Why? Because they had those skills that they had previously developed that are multidisciplinary.
Right.
I like to call them interlinked. There are niches, there's skills that you need to learn as an individual that cross-pollinate into different ecosystems. What are a few of these skills that always keep you rich? Your ability to sell.
Yeah.
If you know how to sell, you'll be rich every day because you can make money.
Yeah, you can be in the desert. You'll take anything.
Your ability to network.
Yeah.
Your ability to be in the room. And your understanding of current market trends and current market conditions. Understanding what is the current framework of the world. Because a lot of people look at a framework, the framework stops working, right? Or the ecosystem kind of that they built doesn't function anymore in the current world.
Yeah.
They get frustrated.
Yeah.
And they want to go do something else. Instead of taking what they are already doing, kind of like a football match. If you look at Argentina and France, the final, shout out Argentina. Halfway through their strategy, right? Or halfway through the game, they had to adapt the strategy.
100%, yeah.
Because they realized, oh shit, the French caught on to a little bit of what we were doing. We got to replace some players.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes what you got to do in your organization. You got to recalibrate, you got to rethink, not throw the entire thing out. Not let me go start something new.
No.
Find those multidisciplinary skills that you're good at.
Yeah.
Harness those and then just develop.
People these days, they have shiny object syndrome. It's like they see
it's bad, dude. It's bad, dude.
See NFTs, they want to run to that. They see crypto, they want to run to that. They see dropshipping, they want drop servicing. Then there's this.
People want fast money.
Yeah.
And it's what I was going to tell you. Based off of value my hour, I'm in a situation right now, G, where I'm not in the business of making money every day. I'm in the business of big deals.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example. Most people are like, oh, dude, if I could make $10,000 net profit a day, do the math. Oh, that's $300K a month. That's so good. Dude, I don't give a about the 10 G's a day. Give me a $10 million contract every 4 months.
That's what I'm interested in.
That's it. Give me a $10 million net profit contract every 4 months, 5 months. Let me work towards that for 5 months. Then I cash in my check. And the reason I realized this is what we were talking about. People hate the middleman.
Yeah.
People say people shit on the middleman, the guy that understands how to connect opportunity. And I told them about, I told you today earlier about the
Amazon
story.
middleman.
Yeah, dude, middlemen are the best.
Airbnb.
Dude. They're the best. Airbnb,
Facebook.
Uber, all middlemen.
Facebook, yeah.
They're just platformed.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't a platform, it'd be a person. Because back in the day, you had tourism kind of guys that would book your shit.
Travel agencies,
things of this nature. So I was like, this dude, I'll give you a scenario. There's a guy that lived in Puerto Rico. He already left. I'll call him Jay. And Jay was able to arbitrage a relationship between South Korean mask manufacturers and one of the biggest hospitals in New York City. And what did he do? He just connected the head of the hospital in New York City and connected the head of the Korean factory, and he just cashed in a check. And what were they shipping? 5 containers of masks every single day. He received $20,000 commission per container per day. He was making $100,000 net profit a day.
Doing nothing.
For over a year and a half by connecting people. I'm in the business of deals. I'm in the business of how much can I receive, energy can I receive with the least amount of energy output? Because I understand that a genius...
Your energy is capped.
A genius isn't a person that does everything. A genius is a person that does the right things, the necessary things, conserving energy, playing the game right. Why? Because if you understand that everything's energy, because everything is energy, whether it's money, whether it's relationships, everything transmutes to energy. Your goal is to conserve your energy as much as possible. So once I realized that my boy was out here making $100K a day connecting people, I was like, dude, I'm no longer in the business of this fast money.
Yeah.
I'm in the business of, dude, give me a $10 million deal every 5 months. Let me build the deal. I already have money. I can be patient. Now I'm not in the business of hustling and spraying bullets with my M16. Let me sit in the tree, calculate the air pressure.
At the chessboard. Like this.
Pull back my sniper rifle. Just one shot.
One shot.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'm at the point in my career, G, where I just have to double my money every year and I'm chilling.